Another brand new park. This one's sick. I was watching Anthony Panza's video and noticed this one, so we came here this morning and found this thing, and it's like similar to what we have, like kind of like Cooper skate park, but it's like different. It's very similar. It has a nice rail, everything. A couple puddles right now, but I think the first thing we're trying to do is clear this box jump. It's like really big quarter pipe to bank. That seems impossible. One of us has to clear this. So much wind. Oh. Just do it, just so say you did it once.
It's a Tanner Fox.
Tanner Fox.
T Fox. J Fox.
Yeah, alright.
D Fox. Oh, that's it.
So to give you guys a tour of the park, you guys saw the box jump already. Yeah, this perfect rail with a puddle right now, so we're waiting for that ledge. So it's kind of like Cooper Park, but just smaller. You guys have been to Cooper. They have a nice mani pad back there, but the best thing is the mini pipe. Finally! Yeah, but so hoopty. So bad though. Yeah, but like, I couldn't even answer you if I did fakie or half cab. Oh. All right, the park's been good. New parks are always so good, and New York's been stepping their game up. But we're gonna head out. I actually got to talk to you guys about this park and what happened and why it's here. And yeah, you guys will find out in 1 second. All right, so you watched the video, and it's sick that New York's finally putting more parks. I remember like 5-10 years ago, there was only like 5 parks, and they were still really far away from each other. So to ride 2 parks in one day would be, it's something that never really happened. Now you can kind of go from park to park. Let's say if you're starting your day early, you can get to at least 2 of the skate parks within the day and have good sessions, and it's finally happening, and it's cool. And the parks aren't the biggest. They're not like big skate parks. We can get better at all these big park tricks, but just anything, like even if it's just a parking lot full of reps, it's just something that is going to help us and help more people ride. That's great. So this park is actually like brand new, so brand new that they're doing a grand opening in April, but we're there early, and the guys that built the park were just like, you know what, we're just gonna leave it open, let you guys ride it for now, because there's no point, like it's getting cold anyway. So the guys that are doing construction, they're not feeling it either. So we got to the park, it's like super brand new, and I actually spoke to this one gentleman who I'll get into in a second. And basically how that park got built, there was a father and a son about 8 years ago, and the son's name is Jared. And I was speaking to his father right after, during the session, like right in the middle of the session. I didn't film it, but it was just in the middle of the session. And I was speaking to his father, and he's saying, oh, you know, well, we were trying to get a skate park here for 8 years, and my son wanted to, you know, he skateboards, and he wanted to get the skateboard built here. And they hit up the city, and, you know, to get a skate park built, it's always so tough, because you kind of need just to prove that it's going to be good. Not just the park like being built, but just prove that it's going to be good for the community, and it's not going to be in the way, and it's not going to attract the wrong crowd. So that part's kind of like the annoying part. But if you have a bunch of people to back you up, it usually works out. It does take a long time. But so Jared wanted to get this skate park built 8 years ago, and I guess they were having trouble getting it built. Like it wasn't enough voice at that point. And then 4 years back, he actually got into an accident at his job. I won't get into detail, but he got into an accident at his job, and he passed away. So his father still wanted to have the skate park built, you know, in memory of him. You know, something that he always wanted to have. Like Jared, he had like a full-time job. He was DJing on the side, and then he skateboarded. So he didn't skateboard, you know, like probably he didn't skateboard as often as he wanted to, just because he's working, it's real life and stuff, and that stuff is always, it's always tough to do everything. So his dad still wanted to get the skate park done, in memory of him, you know, something that Jared always wanted. So he followed through, and then the city actually heard the story, and, you know, realized that Jared always wanted the park, and like no matter what. So the city heard him out and built this park. And, you know, he didn't really need all the voices that you usually do need to build a skate park. He just needed Jared's voice, which is more powerful than anything right now, especially since that's something he's always wanted for 8 years. And now the skate park's built. And if you look at the skate park, it's going to be called Hempstead Skate Park, like Kings Park or something. If you look up Hempstead Skate Park. But I'd rather, even if it's listed on Google, I'd rather everybody, if you're watching this and you're from New York, especially, if you're going to the park, just say you're going to Jared Park. It's kind of something that we should all do. Like, I know that if you go on Google and you try to list it right there, when like you do locations on Instagram and stuff, it's going to say something else. But just, it'd be awesome if everybody calls this park Jared Park. It's kind of built because of him. So if it wasn't for him and his father, it wouldn't be there. Or maybe it would, but like years from now, to the point where maybe our generation wouldn't be able to ride it. But it's there now. It's an awesome park. It's all concrete. They're actually going to do a grand opening in April. So I'll be informing you guys when it gets warmer again, and I'll be there too. We'll have a big event, and it was like BMX, skateboard, and we'll make sure scooters are there too. So I'll make sure I'll have Envy help me out and a bunch of other sponsors if you want to go that day and, you know, do something awesome. And they're also going to be doing like murals and stuff all over the park. They're going to be doing like, they're painting like a turntable because he used to DJ. They're painting like a bunch of murals on the backside of the quarter pipes, like not where you're riding, but like the backside, so like behind it. Painting a bunch of stuff there. It's going to look sick. I don't know when all those paintings will be done, but the park obviously looks amazing. It is amazing, and it's another park in New York, and it's not that far. Like I'm in Brooklyn, it's about a 30-minute drive. So wherever you are, you should be able to get there. It's not that bad. But yeah, so we'll be going to that park more often. And like I said, if you go to the park, no matter what the Google listing is or anything, I know he's trying to change it on Google to where it says Jared Park. But anybody who wants to go there or has any questions, let's make it Jared Park. And that's for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you understand the story behind it. And it's pretty awesome that much power can do anything. You know, that much energy, no matter what you're doing. If you want to get something done, just make sure you surround yourself with the best people, and you team up, and you know, it can be done. If you need a skate park near you, just team up and have the right motives, and you should be able to get more parks than you. You know, especially if there's nothing in that area, and you can kind of prove that the energy will be right when the skate park's built. That's the way to do it. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks, Jared, for the skate park. Awesome day. Whitey.